Ryan McCaffrey with IGN. I'm joined by Brandon Tyrell.
Hello, hello.
And welcome to IGN First for March 2018. And we are very stoked to be covering State of Decay 2 all month long. Brandon, this is the first time anybody's seen proper gameplay from this game. We had the unique chance to go up to Undead Labs in Seattle to play it. And we're starting with the thing everybody's always wanted in State of Decay, 4-player co-op gameplay.
That's right, that's right. I mean, you and I got the opportunity to go up there, go hands-on with the game, both co-op and single-player. This is one of our takes. I believe this is the second time we all banded together to play some co-op, and we're cutting back and forth between our different viewpoints. The guys were kind enough to play the other two roles for us. But this is it, man. This is the co-op that everybody's wanted in State of Decay since the original.
Yeah, we've got me, we've got you, we've got Richard Fogey, the design director, and we've got Travis McLean, one of the designers at Undead Labs, manning each of the 4 players here. So that's you. You'll see everybody's name in the side of the screen. And we wanted to just a couple quick housekeeping notes. We're not going to talk over this whole thing. There's a ton of gameplay. We want to let the game do the talking. But as this gets ramped up, the game is obviously not done yet. They've still got a couple more months of polish, though. And certainly, in my opinion, what I played, it's already more polished. A lot, that classic State of Decay jank. I hate to say the word classic with that, but it's definitely been greatly reduced. It's running on a new engine. It's a lot cleaner, a lot smoother. And we are playing, what you're seeing here is on some pretty nice high-octane PCs.
That's
so
right.
running really well, looking really great. We did not get to see it running on an Xbox One or S or X, so we'll have to see how it turns out on the console, but a lot of confidence based on what we've seen so far here on PC.
That's right, and I mean, if you notice a difference in the darkness or the contrast of the different perspectives, some of us were playing with slightly different gamma settings, so that it can account for that. And I guess I just want to also call out that State of Decay 2 the whole series is really about building a shelter, building your community, really creating a community of people and working, striving toward improving and staying alive. We're not focusing on any of that this time around. This is just the minute-to-minute side quest stuff, taking out some plague hearts, which are a new mechanic.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
We'll talk about that later on. But we're really just, going through the gameplay that you'll find when you jump into the game.
Yeah, you'll see plenty of sort of survival role-playing bits here, but you're going to see a lot of action with 4 players. But otherwise, yeah, it's let's just let the game do the talking a little bit, and we'll check back in with you to talk plague hearts here in a minute as you're setting off some fireworks to draw some zombies out to make that house easier to raid.
Yep, let's get out of here. Enjoy the video.
Exhausted. I need to rest. Of course it's locked. You're not alone in here.
Found something. Holy hell, that's heavy.
Very worth taking. And that's all I have.
Hey, I got an offer for you. Do you want to meet up?
Yo, douchefucks!
Work. Damn it. My last one.
All right, we fast forwarded a little bit here in our playthrough because we played for a long time. We've got plenty more to show you this month. We're going to go check out the Plague Hearts, which are a new element of State of Decay 2. Brandon, it is basically, they're almost little instances, if you want to kind of use an MMO term. They don't pop up randomly. They're all over the map, and you want to clear each of them out to sort of help gain control of an area and just free it of danger a little bit, make it a little safer for you and your group to traverse.
That's right. They're part of a new mechanic called the Blood Plague in State of Decay 2, which is, you know, what's worse than a zombie? It's a zombie with a sickness.
Yeah, you see that meter above that we just cut away from. One of the characters had a little bit of Blood Plague there above your mini map on the left side. You'll see it on some of the characters.
And these are those Blood Plague zombies that are really, you know, if they hit you, they bite you, you sort of gain this sickness until you have the Blood Plague, excuse me, and then, you know, it's only a matter of time you have to cure yourself before you die.
And the only way to cure yourself is to take out, is to find samples, which you can always get if you take out one of these, the Plague Hearts.
It's this sort of swirling, pulsating mass of zombies that, you know, it's sort of got this effect around the area. You see the sort of miasma of red there.
Yeah.
And lots of plague zombies all
It
around.
lures a lot of zombies, so these are difficult little scenarios, which I was able to bring Molotov cocktails to a couple times, which helped. But yeah, we'll step away here, let the game do the talking, and we'll see you in a bit. Enjoy the game.
I'm calling this Plague Heart history.
Almost out.
Leaving for a bit. Y'all better miss me.
That's all I got.
figures.
I just dropped off a couple things I found while I was out.
Hold that thought. Staying safe out there?
Stay safe.
Thank God you were here. I'm right behind you. Zombie incoming.
I've been asked to congratulate our recruiters on the big push to locate more electrical engineers. Thanks to you, Operation Tannenbaum may be a go.
Coming at us from all sides.
So we're going to pop back in here again to talk about a transition. We've just jumped forward a little bit farther into the night of our playthrough. You know, we played for a long time, so we're trying to trim this down as best as possible. But now you can see night in State of Decay 2. Again, it has a full day-night cycle. And
Which is longer than in the first game.
It
they
is,
told
yeah.
us.
And night in State of Decay 2 is a much more fearsome proposition than in the first game.
Yeah, the zombies are obviously not happy at nighttime, and you really can't see. Like, this is not your screen that you're looking at right now. The game is dark by design. The developers at Undead Labs were telling us about how, you know, a lot of games, nighttime is actually more bluish, so that you specifically can, by design, see what's going on even at night.
Right.
But in State of Decay 2, you know, it's this rural setting. It's the zombie apocalypse. They want it to feel very dark, like you're actually out in the woods where you can barely see your hand in front of your face at night. And it leads to, you know, it's not a horror game, but there is a lot more tension and a lot more danger at nighttime.
It's this claustrophobic feel, and you'll see a little bit later, we're driving in a car. It really feels like there's this dome around you that you can see, and it's not that far. It's 10, 15, maybe 15 feet.
Yeah.
And so that leads to some interesting situations where you don't see things coming down the road, or you don't see obstacles or debris that you have to swerve to avoid. But overall, night is a very bad bad place to be caught out in State of Decay 2. But we're gonna jump out again, let you keep watching the video, and chime in again.
I gotta get me a doctor before I need a priest.
Really good.
I knew you'd agree.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Hey, you mind sending a little help this way?
All right, one of our favorite things. We're not. This is not a bug. We're doing this on purpose. Opening our car doors. We're just having fun here, but it's so dark you never know when a zombie's going to pop up. You can, of course, smack the zombies with with your open door, and it's fun in multiplayer because you can all open the doors.
Yeah.
And we were kind of doing a little door dance for a little bit there.
Trying to sync up. Really a symphony of sounds.
Yeah, so
starting in the
it's
car.
just a fun little thing. I just wanted to point it out. It never gets old with your friends with
Yeah.
that.
All right, well, that's it. We're going to let the rest of this finish out, and then we will chime in at the end and let you know about all the stuff we've got coming up right here on IGN.
One left.
Time to reload.
This ain't working for shit.
That thing's gonna fall apart.
Damn it.
Okay, I think it's on the ropes.
Fucking plague zombies must think they own this town.
God, I am so sick of plague zombies.
Feel like shit. Fucking plague zombies.
I'm barely hurting this thing. Oh, hell.
I'm sorry, are you hurting? We'll have some more.
Fuck all you fuckers!
Okay, clear. That's it for my ammo.
Fire in the hole!
Fucked you up real good. Fuck. This blood plague bullshit could really kill me.
I need to get rid of this plague shit, or I'm fucked.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know, both Ryan and I are very excited, both having gotten the opportunity to play State of Decay 2.
The day flew by. Seriously, like no joke. I was just like, wait, how long has it been? I love this game.
And
I love the first one.
Yeah,
This
so-
one's just feels like it's bigger, better, more. Like
Yeah.
it's a sequel in the fairly traditional sense, but I mean that in a very complimentary way with regard to this game.
That's right. I mean, the core and the heart of what made that first game so great is still alive here. On Unreal Engine now, you know, more polished, looking better.
On a powerful console
on a
and
powerful
PC.
console or PC. But yeah, we're very excited to be able to show it off to you, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, I've got a big preview coming up. It's just really my all-encompassing experience with the game while we were up at Undead Labs.
Right.
Look for that on Friday on IGN, and then all month long we're diving deep into the base building,
Right.
the
characters.
character, and the sort of the way the characters work, and their deeper traits in this game.
Yeah, both of those elements of the game are deeper now than they have
Yeah.
been. You know,
We've even got a
previously.
couple of surprises later on in the month as well
some
that
fun stuff
I
lined
hope
up.
we'll have fun with those.
Yeah.
So for much more on State of Decay 2, you are already in the right place right here at IGN.